Hey guys, welcome to the Pixel Nuts Twitch channel. Today we're going to be playing our new game that's available in early access right now on Steam called Rocket Rumble. It is a party racing brawler game, and we have a new track that we're going to be testing out a bunch today, which is a really cool holographic themed track. Yeah, I'm going to jump into a race right away here if you guys want to join me.
Have we not played it on stream at all yet?
I
I actually don't remember.
We
Played
might
what?
have played it last week. I can't remember though.
New track, Hollow
I think
Knight.
we did.
Yeah, I thought so, but I can't remember.
Time, right?
I basically haven't slept this week. I don't know what's going on, but I have not been productive.
I feel like all I've done is sleep this week.
Oh, you took my
Uh,
sleep.
I still have all my Halloween customizations. They're
So do
still my
I.
favorite, like even though it's not Halloween.
I actually didn't play much over Halloween. I didn't even buy all the glasses. Gotta get Ben to unlock all those for me.
I just think the witch's hat is perfect for the cat. It's like my favorite customization for Ophelia. Man, this track runs so smooth.
Yeah, that's true. It really does.
Usually when I'm streaming, like the game chugs a bit, but it's running at like 80 frames a second right now.
There's no walls for the bombs, I guess. I just chucked it way off the track.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's no like high collisions, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, it kind of looks like it would just fly off the track, but I guess that's not really that. Oh yeah, it just goes right off. It, like bounced off one of the little metal things, but
I think maybe they have to be tagged a certain way too to interact with the bombs or something. I can't remember.
yeah, I don't remember either.
So there might be collisions. Maybe they're just not tagged properly or something.
Oh. Did that happen on your screen? Like you were flying underneath the raised section and then suddenly you appeared on top of it?
That happened to you on my screen at
Did
one
it?
point, but not just now. I don't think. Not that I noticed.
I think it might be like a networking thing, like it only happens to other players. Because I've never noticed it happen to me, but I'm not sure. It like thinks you're on the wrong spot, basically.
Yeah. I guess that's a tough one. Because it knows like where you are on the track, but it's just like height wise.
Yeah, which piece of geometry are you on? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Oh my god.
Oh.
Hey, Angelic in the chat.
Hey! How's it
How's
going,
it going?
Angelic? Oh my god, I'm so bad at dodging those big light pillars for some reason.
They're
I don't know
hard.
why. They
It
always
comes
get me.
right out of nowhere.
Oh man, that banner you have looks really good in game.
Halloween stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's like really pops off the screen. Oh, we're doing pretty good. We're just testing the new track a bunch today. I was sick this week, so I'm just getting over it now.
You guys are so Halloweeny.
Oh, I have no loot boxes.
I should change. I'll leave
Oh,
it.
you're sick too, Angelic? I feel like everybody is sick right now. Ben's also sick.
Yeah, I was sick, what, last week? Week before? I don't know. Time. Last week, I think.
It appears in different spots every time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it's set up, but normally it's supposed to be random, so it like chooses the tracks, but so I'm not sure if it's doing that and Ben just set it to always pick Hollow Knight as one of the tracks or what, but it does appear in different spots, definitely.
It's only that one that's moving though, right? Like it's just
Is it?
taking the spot, I think.
Yeah, you
I
might
don't
be
know
right.
if that's true.
Because like we only had 2 tracks originally, and then 3, and now we have 4, so now it can actually work, but originally it was supposed to like pick 3 tracks randomly from however many we had.
Yeah.
But I think that functionality was just disabled on it for a long time.
Yeah. Was it set up initially?
It
Like
was
the
initially,
randomized stuff?
yeah. It would
cool.
like... You could only really tell by... It would just like pick the tracks in random order and display them like they would be in a different order pretty much every time. But I think that it got turned off at some point. I remember when we used to have that huge track select with like all of the maps.
Oh, yeah. That we didn't even have.
Yeah,
it was
like-
just we had one track, but like 9 slots or whatever.
Yeah. And when are we getting Marvel crossover, allowing you to dress Bert up like Spider-Pig?
Oh, I
That'd
would
be
love
amazing.
that. And like Black Cat.
Who would Pepper be? Iron Man, probably?
I guess he could be Iron Man. I was thinking the dog, what's his name, Cosmo or something, the one that's in space.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. The bird.
Let me
could
know
be
when you
like
guys are
the
queuing
Falcon.
again. I keep missing your matches.
All right, I'll tell you. Yeah, we really like the new track too.
Pretty cool. And it runs pretty smooth.
Yeah. It's one of those things, I think, where, like, when we were initially developing the tracks, we were thinking, like, really big, I don't know how to describe it. Like, really big themes for the tracks, like they are, you know...
Yeah, just complex.
Yeah, really complex.
And they just don't need to be.
And then Alex was like, well, why don't I just make something like this? And it's like, it's even better because there's not as much distraction, I think. It's just more about playing, and it still looks really good, so.
Yeah. Angie, we just finished our race, so we're going to be queuing soon unless you want us to wait.
No, I'm good.
You good? Okay, I'll start
Yeah.
queuing right now then.
Oh, I got the pizza banner.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
My favorite's still pistachios, I think.
I got a cool pattern. I didn't
Love
put
the
it on yet, though.
pistachios.
Yeah, I remember the
It's
pistachio
my
banner.
approximation of a spider pig.
I think
Oh,
the
yeah.
pistachios. Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet. I think the pistachios was like the first or second banner I made. The pizza was maybe the first actually, but I didn't equip it yet.
The pistachio one was the one I used to always use for testing stuff, so I always remember it.
So funny.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I still want to put the banners, like, along the top of the in-game UI somehow. Like maybe where it's gray showing the name, it could have the part of the banner or something like that. I think would be cool.
That'd be cute.
I
Might
think
be
it would
hard
be
to
nice
read
to
for some
see
of
it
them,
in game. Yeah, we could just put like a nice text outline and stuff to just to make sure. But
I think that's kind of the plan. Like that's what we talked about doing. So
Yeah.
we'll probably make it work at some point.
it'd be nice to see them in game, other
Yeah.
than just on the score screen and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is true. Like that is one thing is you can make all kinds of banners. Eventually you're going to run into like a color combo that's going to make stuff hard to read on, but it seems to have been okay so far.
Yeah, it should be fine. Especially if we end up using Text Mesh Pro for everything and just have like an outline or a drop shadow or something, some kind of something
Yeah.
to separate it. It should be okay.
Yeah, I think as long as you have like white text with a black outline or the opposite, then you're
Yeah.
like covered no matter what, kind of. Yeah, Unity should just like remove the old text system. I don't even know why it's still in there. Xmesh Pro is so
Yeah.
good.
It just works different with code, right? Like it's
It
so
is
if anyone
different,
was
yes.
using the other stuff, it would be kind of a disaster if they
It would
got rid
definitely
of
be.
it.
Yeah, the code is completely different for it, but it can do like so much
Yeah.
more too.
It's
really-
way better. Yeah, Text Mesh Pro is great.
I love how you can essentially set up like material instances for your different fonts and have like all kinds of different versions of them and stuff. It's really cool. Oh shit, I got a loot box.
I think my banner glitched with marks. My banner and border.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You got the ones with like the dark green background and the jack-o'-lantern?
Yeah, I'm changing it now, but
Yeah,
put
that's the
pizza
one I
on.
had. Weird. I think I had. Oh yeah, you're right. I think I have your border, which I don't even have. Oh wait, no, I do own it.
I don't-
Never mind.
Yeah, no, I didn't have that. I was not using that border. Now I got pizza and sushi. Okay, I'm queuing.
All right. Yeah,
Alright.
that still does happen from time to time. It's weird. To look at that code again. I don't think I've customized what's his name? Riku? The bird? In a long time because he's still got the beta headband on.
I love the beta headband. I don't know why, but that's like one of my favorite items.
Oh, I
You
like
need
it
an
too,
alpha. An alpha and an omega headband.
yeah. Oh. I don't know why I find those things so hard to dodge.
They can be for sure.
It,
Yeah.
like, breaks
Sometimes
my
you just kind
brain.
of get stuck.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's variations though in the level yet.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's always the same. Was Alex working on variations? He just
I
like,
don't know.
hadn't added them yet, or you're not sure?
Yeah, I don't remember.
The cat looks so good with the Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein hair. Oh,
Got him.
team.
I saw that race to mash the button faster.
I always race to mash the button.
Oh no! That part where you go through the little hallway of expanding things always reminds me of Star Wars. The part where...
A compactor or whatever? Bash compactor?
Oh no, it reminds me of the part when Obi-Wan is separated from Darth Maul and Qui-Gon fighting and Darth Maul kills him. There's like this hallway of laser doors that like open
Really?
and close. Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't even know if I've seen what movie. Which one is that in?
That's The Phantom Menace,
Just the first one? I've
Yeah.
definitely seen the first one.
episode 1. Yeah, it's at like the very end when they're having their big climactic fight. But Qui-Gon dies because Obi-Wan gets separated from him by these laser door things. But he can see the whole thing happening through it.
Right. Yeah, I remember that. That's true.
I really got to I want to change like the loading screen code so that it detects what level you're loading and uses a picture from that level when it's loading it. Because it's weird. It's like loading and it shows asteroid field and then it's not that map.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it just shows those screens everywhere it loads, but it usually loads the most before tracks. That's like that or when you're loading the game up for the first time. It's a little weird. You guys notice the items appear like twice in your hand for like a little bit?
Yeah, sometimes.
I noticed it on the bomb and on the bells, like duplicated.
I think it's just like an animation thing, right?
Yeah, I guess because there's like a version of it, and then once it's actually equipped, it's like a different model or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta have a mini game where you have like a bunch of those explosive things all just like covering the track all over the place, and everybody just has like unlimited shells that they can fire like every second. And you're trying to like carve a path through the exploding objects. I forgot about emotes.
Oh yeah, completely. Never use them. Oh.
feel like they need a different interface.
The emotes, yeah, it
Mhm.
needs something, but like
Yeah, definitely.
the UX on it isn't the greatest. It's just not displayed in a way that people remember it or notice it.
Hmm.
We can tweak that somehow.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure how, but
That's next year's problem.
I think people being able to customize them will help, but
Hmm.
people still
Yeah.
forget about them if they're not like displayed a little bit differently or something. I don't know exactly, because you don't want to like cover the game up either, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I do like where they are, but you definitely don't notice them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, like they're too far to the side of the screen for your eyes to like wander and see them by accident or something like that. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird how like you can play a game that has UI. I noticed this in a lot of other games too. Like a lot of games place the health bar like in the lower left corner or something, and I find it hard to track my health sometimes, just because even though I'm looking at everything like on a monitor, it's still like an eye movement that I forget to make to check on my health, you know? I don't know. That's why I love having the health bars under the character for this, because I never check the one at the top of the screen.
Yeah, right.
So it's nice
I
to
don't
be
really
able to see
check
it.
that often, even under the. I guess like yeah, your own is yeah. But I don't know. I still don't really check that often.
I suppose you could though if you were being like real competitive about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like it.
I mean, the
For sure.
information is like right there on your character, so. You know, in a game like Zelda, they have the health bar at the top corner, but they like animate it a lot, and they give you like that annoying warning when you're low on health and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I don't really feel like that game has a problem with not being able to see the health bar. But when I was playing Dark Souls 1, the UI was really big on screen, so I could like always look at my health. But when I started playing Bloodborne, the UI is really small, and I have a hard time keeping track of my health in that game for some reason. Just because it's like tucked out of the way of the screen, and sometimes I die and I'm like, oh, I didn't know I had such little health. You know? Oh no, you missed out on the
Oh.
beta, Angelic? Damn. We'll have to have like a special event opportunity to get a beta headband or something.
Can't get it.
Never. I wonder how many people have it. It's probably the rarest item in the game.
That's true.
For me now, Vince, you don't have like any
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
profile stuff. Yeah.
I don't. That's strange.
Yeah, it's weird. I've got the same one that I set.
I have it in the profile, like after the race. I have it on my profile screen, but I didn't have it on the score
It
screen,
was just
even
on
on
the
mine,
score screen.
which is weird.
How is Angie such a high level?
Angie plays nonstop.
Yeah,
I'm still no good.
Angie plays a lot. I mean, we all play lots, but I'm usually messing around in menus when I'm playing it. I haven't been working on the actual game mechanics, so I don't really play matches very much.
Yeah, it's amazing how many times you gotta play a thing to get like a good screenshot or like a good clip of video.
Yeah, I believe that. That's why so many games like fake all their screenshots.
Yeah, if I knew how to do that, let me tell you.
Like we were talking about before, like a lot of the other racing games, like the Mario Kart or the one for mobile or whatever, their gameplay trailers are like, they're not necessarily faked, they might be real gameplay, but none of them are from like the actual gameplay camera angle. They're like, you know, a replay of the game people played from a bunch of fancy cinematic angles and stuff.
I wish we had a replay camera, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
We
that's
talked
something-
about it.
Yeah, that's something that we want to do for sure. But we were talking about ways of doing it like a while ago. Like how we would do
Like 3 years ago.
it. Yeah. I think basically we just have to like save what happened during the race and then just kind of redo it. Record the movements in some way. It's pretty complicated if you think about it.
Can you record the button presses instead and then just play that sequence somehow?
You could try that, yeah.
But it would also have to record like their position on the
Yeah.
map or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like it's one of those things where in any of those racing games, I don't really think about like I just love having the replays. I don't really think about the fact that it's like really tricky to do.
I feel like the simplest things are the hardest to do in
Yeah.
code.
That does tend to happen a lot. Well, I mean, it's like there's so much data you have to save to replay something that people played. Like it's super complicated. I mean, conceivably, if you just saved all the button presses exactly as they were and for how long, like it would maybe play out the same way, but I don't even know that for sure. It would depend if you're playing with AI too.
Oh yeah, they don't have button presses, I suppose.
Yeah. What we did talk about is that like you could also conceivably like actually record it. Have like a bunch of cameras set up all around the map and like actually record it, but I don't think that would necessarily be any easier though, either.
Might be more expensive too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like capturing like 4 camera angles at the same time. All the time.
Yeah, all the time you're playing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, as opposed to just like saving the data of what's happening, which probably wouldn't take much. We could at least, I mean, we have, we don't have circular tracks, but we could like do the thing where as the race is winding down, like the characters are just like AI flying along the track and stuff
Mhm.
like that. That wouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, they just follow the spline.
But
I guess they could kind of attack still, but
yeah, they could just like switch over to being controlled by AI, basically.
mhm.
I'm pretty sure you can do like a race with AIs just racing against each other, I think. If you went the button saving route, could you also record player level states at checkpoints to resync in case things were falling out of sync? Yeah. Yeah, you could do it that way. In case stuff was falling out of sync, each checkpoint could be like a reset. So you like only have to save their positions at a few key moments and then use the button presses to simulate the gameplay outside of that. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I have to like read how other games do it because I... Whoa.
What killed me?
Yeah, what happened? That was weird. On my screen, you like just disappeared from nothing. Like nothing killed you.
I might have hit like one of those white dots. Like maybe it was right when a thing came up,
right
or
as it was...
maybe there was a collision on when it shouldn't have been, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think maybe, well, maybe it's just because I suck against them, but I think those should almost come up with, like, a super transparent version for, like, a second first, so you can see where they're going to be, and then they turn on or something like that.
Yeah, where like something comes around the base first,
Yeah, something
like
like
just
that.
like a visual
'Cause
tell, I guess.
That's what screws me up with them, is, like, when they disappear, then... even if I see where they're going to be, it's still hard to like think of it. The old StarCraft replays would get out of sync all the time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the StarCraft ones just recorded like the actual actions that the players were taking. Because they record all those statistics, like how many actions per minute you're taking, and when you watch a replay of StarCraft, you can actually see all the mouse movements that the player made and what they clicked on and stuff, so... I guess that must be how they did that. But I didn't know that they got out of sync. I didn't really used to watch replays from StarCraft 1. I was just like, I really liked the game, but I was mostly just I liked the single player, but I did get into like the multiplayer for the second game, and I would watch a lot of replays and stuff, and they were like always accurate as far as I could tell anyway. I don't know how exactly they recorded all that. Maybe they did both, like recorded the player actions and like other data to check itself or something. I don't know. But the cool thing about StarCraft replays is that they were just like a text file, basically, for the original game. Because all they did was record times and actions that happened on those times. So they were like tiny. You could play a game and save your replay, and like your friend could, you could like email it to your friend and they could download it and open it up in StarCraft and watch the game that you played. It was really neat.
Oh,
how
that's
they
crazy.
implemented it. Yeah. Especially because, like, you know, there's no internet or YouTube or anything like that back then. Well, I mean, there was internet, but...
Yeah. Not the same. Internet 1.0.
yeah. The World Wide Web.
And do you guys remember mobile internet for like flip phones?
Oh my god.
How it was like half internet?
Yes.
Kind of.
I never had a flip phone.
What?
I didn't have a phone until like after flip phone. I had my first phone like kind of slid open,
I had one like that.
Oh,
It was a Samsung.
fancy.
Fancy. I had waited like 4 years after the world got cell phones to get a phone.
I had a Samsung one that flipped open and there was a keyboard. Like, it
Ooh,
flipped open
also
to a
fancy.
keyboard.
That's fancy.
My first phone was like a flip phone, but the front of it like spun around 180 degrees so you could take a selfie.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Had like a 0.5 megapixel camera, like
Oh, hell yeah.
cutting edge technology.
It's kind of funny how, like, people were taking pictures with, like, even with disposable cameras and stuff, and the digital was just so convenient that
Yeah.
they were willing to deal with, like, the massive
Shitty
quality
quality.
downgrade, yeah. Because
Well, you
even
could
a
have it on your
disposable
computer.
camera was, like, way better quality than
Right.
anything for
Yeah.
years.
For sure. You just
But
gotta
you could
get
put
it
them on a
developed.
disc.
Yeah, you could send them to your grandma. She won't get them, but you can send them.
Yeah, she won't get them. I do remember that flip phone internet would charge you for everything. Like, you could go onto a couple pages to look at things, but if you ever wanted to, like, actually do anything on it, it would cost money.
So
Or,
funny
like-
people used to like buy ringtones and stuff.
Yeah.
My phone is always on silent. Like it just vibrates now. Like can't imagine like getting a custom ringtone or
Yeah,
whatever.
not anymore.
Besides, you can download that for free now,
Yeah,
or just use anything,
anything.
any sound file.
Well, it's pretty crazy. I mean, the thing that's really crazy is, like, you know, for a lot of people, their phone is better than their computer, or they don't even have a computer, I guess. Some people, but
A lot of people.
phones are, like, ridiculously powerful for being, like, a calculator-sized thing that you carry around.
I feel like their price reflects that, though. Phones are expensive.
Yeah,
They
it's kind of
are
crazy.
Very expensive. They're overpriced. I mean, you get a lot of features, but, you know, the Nintendo Switch, for example, when it came out, was like top of the line cell phone hardware, like better than anything on the market. And, you know, it didn't launch at $1,000. It came out for like 300,
Yeah,
you know.
Well, 400 in Canada. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have a fingerprint sensor and it doesn't have a camera and this and that, but it's got all the hardware as far as like the GPU and all that stuff. Oh shit, I thought I was dead for some reason. What the heck? I think they make phones expensive just so they can kind of like tie you into a contract to pay for your phone.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, nobody
probably.
wants to pay like $1,200 up front.
Yeah,
No.
that's like part of
Thing
the
you're
reason.
definitely gonna drop and break.
I mean, it's like medication in Canada is way more expensive than in the States because the government pays for it in a lot of
Right.
circumstances
Yeah,
anyway. So the companies charge more money because they know that the majority of people aren't going to be paying for it out of pocket. Same kind of thing, I feel like, but... Phones used to be cheap too, like flip phones. You could get like you could go to the store and get a flip phone for like $50, $75
You
bucks.
still can.
Yeah, I guess you probably still can, yeah.
Phone plans used to be a lot cheaper.
Oh, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Like my phone used to be like $15 or something a month.
They charge way
No,
too much
no
for
data though, or what?
No, this is before
Yeah.
data.
They charge too much for data though. Like, it's kind of crazy. crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Depends on the company, but like I'm with
I
Kudo.
pay less for like internet on at my house, I think.
Yeah, well, definitely.
That's true.
Most people
Yeah,
have
way
unlimited
less.
internet at their house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For like pretty
I
reasonable
guess.
price.
Yeah. I think I pay like 60 something a month, and I regularly use like, 500 plus gigs a month because we're doing all kinds of uploading and downloading games as well, and on top of that and everything else. Streaming video.
Wow, there's like 4TD streaming stuff.
Yeah. That's the thing with phones that doesn't really make sense. Like they build these phones and they want you to use your phone for everything. They don't want you to have a computer. They want you to watch Netflix on your phone and et cetera, et cetera. But, if you watch
Who could
Netflix
afford
on
it?
your phone for more than 2 days, you've used up all of your data.
Yeah.
And to get any more is going to cost like, basically minimum $10 per gigabyte, which is insane. Like, unless you get it on a deal.
Oh yeah, every time I like go home, which is the only time I ever use like all my data, like I just go through it like that though.
Yeah.
I'm like in town for 2 days without internet, and it's just gone.
It's not worth that either because like Kudo will put it on sale. You have to buy it when it's on sale. So like I have 13 gigabytes of data for my phone plan because I gradually collected it while it was on sale. Like they would be like, oh, 4 gigabytes for, $5 or something like that. And I would get it and add it to my plan to the point where I have 13 in total now. And it only costs me
Nice.
like an extra $17 a month or so.
I've got like 2.5. Like,
So like,
I got like 6 or something.
if they're willing to sell it to you at that price on sale, then it's not really worth more than like $1 a gigabyte a month. But they charge way more than that. Dollar or two, maybe.
Yeah, and then there's like sales, like probably right now, like Black Friday, but you have to like activate a phone to get like whatever. Like I think I saw
Oh.
one for like 10 gigs for like 40 or $50 a month, but you have to get a new phone.
That's so annoying.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, they
I've
want
been
you.
a customer of yours for like 10 years, and I please have the deal.
Yeah, please give me the deal. Like, why are you giving it to new people? Because they want you to be on their tab charge for 2
Yeah.
years or whatever. It was so dumb they brought in those laws to say that there was like no more phone contracts, but there still is because nobody wants to buy a phone up front, so
No.
you're still always sign up for a contract anyway. Didn't make any difference. Yeah, we record our face cams off of Discord.
my Discord frequently crashes.
No, the Switch at the time had like the best GPU you could get for mobile devices. Basically, it had like a custom-built Tegra chip, like something that NVIDIA had worked on specifically for the Switch. That wasn't available in any other device at the time. But it quickly became. Within a year, it was obsolete. But at the time, it was. It was pretty.
I'm not here.
What? Then where are you?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I wasn't dead, but I wasn't on the screen either.
Whoa! I like died and activated my shockwave at the same time, and I disappeared, but my shockwave still went off. Oh my god. Oh, Angie's camera's back on. Okay, sweet. Whoops. There we go. we do one more?
Sounds good.
You think you got
Sure.
like a good amount of footage, Angie, or
I am sure it's fun.
yeah?
Oh, is that why we're playing Hollow Knight? You needed
Mhm.
footage of it? I didn't even clue in.
Footage or screenshots or something, right?
I don't need screenshots, just like a recording for Steam.
Nice. Do you guys know if like they're gonna put countdown music back in?
I don't know anything.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I'm sure they
I
will.
hate that the music doesn't start or change or whatever
Yeah.
until the race starts. It
Drives
doesn't
me
make any
crazy.
sense.
I don't know why they took it out. Like they should have just left in what was already there.
What was the
for
music?
time being. It had like that. It had like a theme from Lost Orbit that played once
like,
the
kinda
track started.
Twinkly sounding,
Yeah, it was like do do
I don't
do
remember at
do
all.
do 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 do. It kind of sounded like
like kind of dreamy. It's kind of
it's hard to
dreamy.
explain. It was just
Yeah.
a placeholder, but like, I think it was better than having nothing. It's kind of weird.
Nothing. Yeah, it just like keeps the character select music.
Yeah, it's weird.
Are all the tracks like that? I was wondering.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, I think they updated it all and got rid of that music. Oh. I mean, obviously it needed like its own little jingle, but it needs some kind of music to feel like, you know, to give some anticipation and then excitement for like the countdown or something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it lacks a bit of fanfare now.
Do we have a track that we could use? I feel like we had a bunch of music.
Oh yeah, we have a
Like-
ton of music from Giancarlo. I'm sure we could find
Yeah.
like a piece to use in there.
Like, I'm sure if we just picked one and told them to put it in part of their system or whatever, they would do it.
Yeah, we should. Well, the
I,
nice
I
thing.
didn't even hate the one we had before.
Sorry. The nice thing with the stuff we got from Giancarlo is he like gave us a bunch of preliminary stuff, and then did a bunch of like completely new tracks. So we have like some music that's not used in any tracks that works pretty good as menu music. A lot of it. So
That's cool.
all right. I think we'll call it a day there for the stream. Thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully next week, I'm not 100% sure, but I think next week we'll probably be playing on the live build if you guys want to come play with us. I'm not 100% sure on that, but more than likely. I
It's
think.
likely.
It might be earlier, right?
It might be earlier.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we'll probably be doing the stream earlier next week because I have to pick the kids up from school, which I normally don't do. So I think we will probably be streaming at around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week, if you guys want to know. But yeah. Thank you guys for coming to watch, and I hope you guys have a good day. Check out the game on Steam if you haven't already. Is the demo up now?
It is, yeah.
There is a free demo up of the game now that you can try if you're interested and haven't bought the game. So definitely give us a look. And yeah, talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.